Capitalism was a great idea. It if you look at it in theory, it allows everyday Americans, people to innovate, to create, to build their own companies, to manufacture cars, to manufacture planes, to invent. It allows people to have self-determination. It's really a great system. Capitalism is really great in a lot of ways, but that is not what it's being used for in our country. In our country, under the guise of capitalism, it has reverted to corporatism, and it's being used to sell off our rivers. It's being used to sell off our lakes. It's being used to sell off our oil reserves, our minerals, our silicone, our lithium, our farmland. When you look and you see China buying hundreds of thousands of acres of our prime farmland, all our rivers and lakes are being sold off to corporations who then turn around and build dams, fuck up our river systems, and then charge us premiums for our electricity. Everything of this country is being sold off. Our children have no future because capitalism has turned into corporatism, and our country is now sold off to corporations instead of letting the people profit off their own land, instead of the state owning the resources and letting the people dig them out, earn a wage, and then profit off those resources. The trillions and trillions of dollars of profit is going to corporations, and now our country is $40 trillion in debt, and it's turned into a system of credit and debt because we have nothing to profit or trade from in this country. Everything has been sold off. Everything of value in this country is being sold off to corporations, so no Americans can profit. So the everyday man has nothing. And our country, they just print money and we just go 40 trillion in debt. And once all the resources are gone out of the country, then they let it collapse. This is the form of capitalism that America has. This is a very disgusting form of capitalism. When you don't nationalize your resources and your land, this is what happens. Your country gets sold off by a bunch of fucking boomers in Congress who are controlled by Israelis, and your children have no future. This is the new America, the new corporate America. I think it's time for people to stop fighting each other and realize what's going on in their nation. Because the form of capitalism that we have, that, I see a lot of my MAGA Republican friends go, oh yeah, these kids, man, they're turning to socialism and communism, and they don't understand what communism is or socialism is. They don't. But you also don't understand the form of capitalism that we have in this country. And it's not the form of capitalism that you think it is. It's not a good form of capitalism. It's a form of capitalism that allows our country to be sold off to the Vanguard Group, to BlackRock, to Rothschilds, to Soros and these other fucking groups that suck up all our resources and leave our country in debt. Start thinking a little bit more rationally and start reading. Start using your brains a little bit and realize what's actually going on in this country. It's time to wake up, people.